Street in Princeton. Whistle Stop makes their donuts fresh daily, and they're ready on your way to work or school. They have a wide variety of fresh donuts, so you can surprise the office with a dozen delicious donuts. And remember, after 11 a.m., donuts are only $5 per dozen through August 8th. Stop by Whistle Stop today and enjoy a donut or a dozen. They're open 5 a.m. to noon, Monday through Saturday. Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main in Princeton.
All right, and it's 7 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Welcome to Tiger Talk. Ty Engelbright in studio, and I have the pleasure of welcoming into our WPKY studios today Shae Sharp and Paulette Gray. They're representatives of the Community Disciples. And good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Well, thank you.
Well, it's nice to see you on this cool, crisp morning.
Exactly.
You guys are all bright and vibrant and ready to talk, I know. Well, welcome, and we're glad to have you. And I'm pretty excited because you brought some notes, and we were talking about this. Tell us about what's coming up on Saturday, October the 28th, because it sounds fun.
Well, coming up on Saturday, October 28th is Community Disciples Youth Families Unplugged Now. The acronym is FUN.
Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead.
Well, it's Make a Difference Day on Saturday, and we plan on having an event, let's say, an event where we want families of Caldwell County to come to First Southern National Bank, and we'll be in the parking lot where they can make a pledge to put their devices down for 3 hours. And we're also inviting, businesses from the community to come and, have things for the families to do. That way, they're just not.
You want a list, don't you, of
Yes,
all kinds of activities that you can do without electronics.
Yes.
And we're talking about it might be to play Monopoly for 3 hours, or it might be to take a hike, or and meant that in a good way, not take a hike. Go to the library, do some,
Visit the parks. I mean, we have lots of things to offer in Princeton, and really excited. And we are challenging families to unplug, put the cell phones down, put the iPads down, turn off the television, and just engage in conversations and time together and have fun.
Yeah, and I love it. I love the idea. Families unplug now. And it is Make a Difference Day, and that's celebrated annually. Let's see, the fourth Saturday in October, I think, since
Exactly.
1992.
Yes.
And so this is kind of in conjunction with that.
Right, exactly.
And that's a great idea because this world is fast-paced. We're all very busy, and we all are connected to our phones. But yet, it's nice every once in a while to take a deep breath and slow down and just go, whew, and do it as a family.
And do it as a family.
That is really cool.
Right.
So tell us about, you're going to be at the parking lot at First Southern Bank.
On Washington Street.
That's on
The
Washington,
main
branch, and that's going to be from, and your event is from 9 a.m. to noon, so they need to come a little bit before that 9
Right,
o'clock?
exactly. Yeah. We'll be there as early as 8:30 to start registering families, and basically we will have something for them to sign, a banner.
Pledge.
It's a pledge saying that we are going to have fun today, and so we will encourage them to go out, and as they leave, we'll give them a list of activities that they can do in the community.
And let's talk about those activities, because you all have some compiled, but you're also wanting contributions for activities from other sources, don't you?
Exactly. Shae had talked about churches, school clubs, any type of business or organization that would like to do something that morning. It doesn't have to last the whole 3 hours. They might just want to do something for an hour. But if they will contact us, then we will be able to add them to the list. And when families come by to sign the pledge, then we'll give them the list.
Awesome. So you don't necessarily have to think of what am I going to do?
Right.
You're going to have a list of all kinds of ideas, and you get to choose. Correct, Shae?
Yes. Correct.
Well, okay. Well, so let's talk a little bit about the Community Disciples Youth, because you've been a part of that for a good while now, since 6th grade, I think.
Yes, since my 6th grade year.
And tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's talk about, Shae, how Community Disciples, since the 6th grade, has formed your thinking, who you are as a person, because you're now at Caldwell County High School. So tell us a little bit about that. Elaborate.
Well, being in Community Disciples, it really has brought me out my shell. I mean, most people in the community know me as my fun, outgoing self, but in 6th grade, I was shy, nerdy, and like I really didn't talk to nobody because like still new place, just got here 3 years ago. Like it just kind of brought me out. I got to meet a lot of people and like get to know my community better.
Yeah, and it's you've been involved in lots of community projects and in lots of things. I know you've volunteered, for family reading nights. We were talking off air at any kind of community service project that you volunteered for, and that does it brings you out of your shell. It gets you exposed to your community, and at the Community Disciples Banquet, I've seen you stand up in front of a large group of people and talk, and that is a hard thing to do. But I think that the Community Disciples Youth Program, I'm sure, has challenged you to do those things, as well as some of the other kids that have participated in this. And Community Disciples is a great organization for that because you all, I think, meet on Sundays, first and third at 4:30
for youth. Exactly.
For youth, and that's at the Mary Jane Jones House.
Exactly.
Mary Jane Jones House. Well, what a great event. How can the community help you? We talked a little bit about this, but let's talk a little bit about, let's get specific about exactly what you want from anybody in the community to help this fun event be a huge success.
Well, since Make a Difference Day's goal is to actually improve the lives of others, we'd love for any businesses, organizations, church and clubs, whether it's school clubs or any homemaker clubs, just to think of an activity that they might be able to do that a family could enjoy, and contact me, Paulette Gray, at 270-365-3467 with the idea of what you'd like to do and the time. And then we will add that to the list. And, of course, the activity will take place at the location of the group. So we would love to be able to get others in the community to serve, because that's what we try to instill in our youth, is that the important part of life is to serve others. And you're never too young to serve.
No, you're exactly right. And this might be an event, where somebody comes up to First Southern Bank, grabs the list, signs the pledge, then they go off to have their fun.
Exactly.
And so, like I said, whether it's going on, they might have to drive somewhere.
Right.
Might go to Land Between the Lakes again and take a hike, or they might just go to their house and play games. But I'm sure there will be a treasure trove of things that folks can do, and we really are encouraging folks to get in touch with you to help brainstorm that list, correct?
Yes, exactly. We'd love to partner with the entire community, and the youth group talked about there were things they could do. They could pick up trash, they could do these things, but we realized that we spend so much time devoted to handheld devices that we wanted to pause just for those 3 hours to celebrate families and to have fun.
Just have a good time.
Right.
And as we were talking off air too, usually when you have fun like that, there could be snacks involved.
Could be snacks involved. Could be balloons involved. When families come to register, there might be some goodies there for them. But we're just really excited. And one of the things we were debating was about taking pictures, because we certainly want to capture families, at the different locations. So we're going to try to figure out a way to take care of that so that the location or the group or the organization that actually has an activity would be the one taking the pictures, and then we'd upload them to a certain hashtag.
And to see what everybody's doing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that'll be neat too. So awesome. Now, this is not this Saturday. This is going to be the 28th, the Saturday after. So mark your calendars and get prepared. And you've got 2 weeks, basically, or a week. We're coming up, almost 2 weeks, to prepare and to get your ideas submitted for the Families Unplugged. Now, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, because, we all are attached to our phones and our electronic devices, whether it's for work, whether it's for school, whether it's for pleasure. It's just something that we all have, and it is good to kind of disconnect from that. I panic every time I lose my phone, but then after I find it, I'm kind of like, man, that was kind of nice.
Exactly.
So that's a great idea. How did this idea come about?
Well, it actually came about when we were in a meeting, and Paulette was thinking that we are on our phones way too much. Like, her husband, Coach Gray of the middle school
No.
basketball team,
Oh,
was
yeah.
on his phone during a
Yes.
meeting, which is a big no-no.
That's a
Exactly.
no-no, Coach
And-
Vic.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of came about to unplug on National Make a Difference Day since we knew that it was coming up. So we just kind of thought we should get the whole community involved in it and like just make a fun day out of it for Princeton, Kentucky.
Well, that's fantastic. And, of course, old Redfern said, yeah, y'all can use my
Oh,
parking
we
lot
love
down
Jason
there.
Redfern. He sure did.
Yep, they're good folks down there. Betty Mitchell, congratulations
Yes,
her, 45 years to
Exactly.
celebrating
Amazing.
anniversary down there. So kudos to the First Southern Bank team. And again, about 8:30,
Mhm.
they want everyone to gather down there at the main branch, and that is there'll be a pledge down there.
Right.
You'll have a banner or something that
Yes.
families can sign together to
Right.
say, "Hey, we're going to go have fun,
Fun,
and we're not, we're going to." What a cool thing. I think not only is it time to just kind of step back and take a deep breath, but we don't have that bonding time as a family much anymore. You hardly have families eating around the dinner table together. Everybody's running and gunning,
Right.
trying to get to this event and that event, and this might just spark something for families. Some families might say, well, you know what, we had such a good time. We're going to do this every week.
That would be great. That would be great. And we know some families do spend time together,
Sure.
Ty, but we do also acknowledge, like Shae's in the band. She gets home in the evening. She's got homework. She helps with her siblings. We realize that sometimes it gets really hectic, and just having that calm time together is what we were targeting. So
Awesome. It's going to be fun, and it just might make a difference, and we encourage everybody to participate in the Community Disciples Families Unplugged Now. That's fun. That is Saturday, October the 28th from 9 a.m. to noon. Everybody's going to congregate and meet down at the First Southern National Bank main branch, and in the meantime, be thinking of things that everyone can do, and let Shae and Miss Gray know. 365-3467. You can contact Paulette Gray and give an activity or whatever you like to do. If you want more information about what's going to happen, she will definitely answer those. And Shae, what a cool thing! And now all the other Community Disciples youth will be involved with this event as well.
Exactly right. And we actually graduated 3 seniors in
Right.
May. One is at the University of Louisville, one's at the University of Kentucky, and one will be transferring to Western from Paducah in the fall. So we're trying to build our organization up, to lose some solid members. And Shae is our veteran. She's been with us the longest. So we look to her for leadership and just encourage her and the rest of the members.
And this is a great time to for
Sure.
folks to understand who the Community Disciples are, because
Right.
this is an organization for everybody.
Yes,
this is
it
a community
is.
organization.
Exactly right.
And it
is.
crosses.
Yes.
There's no
There's
no
no barriers
barriers. There's no
whatsoever.
anything. And
Exactly.
So, and that's the good thing is that
Yes.
we want everybody, our youth
Yes.
included, to feel like that they can come and be a part of the Community Disciples, because it's a
Right.
great organization. They're doing great things for our community. Most of it under the radar. I mean,
Yes.
you find out what goes on when you're at the banquet,
Right.
but a lot of this stuff is just just
Right.
being done and not really. I shouldn't say not being noticed, because
Right.
definitely it's noticed from time to time,
Right.
but sometimes it just happens.
And our goal, of course, for the Community Disciples is striving to serve the youth, the elderly, and anyone who might be in need in our community, which is the entire county. So our youth take up the same mission as we do as far as service, and we just want them to understand how important it is to give back to others, and they get a blessing from that.
Of course, no doubt about it. Well, everybody participate. It's Families Unplugged Now. The Community Disciples Youth is putting this on Saturday, October 28th. It's in conjunction with Make a Difference Day, and they are going to make a difference that day. And they've been doing that, the Make a Difference Day, since 1992. So come on out, help participate in this event. And Shae, just invite everybody to come on out and have a good time.
I sure will. Well, Community Disciples Youth would like to thank you, Mr. Englebright and WPKY, for supporting our cause and our community.
It's my pleasure. It's our pleasure here at WPKY. We will continue to support Community Disciples, and any time that you have an event or anything that we can promote for you, we will definitely do that. So thank you all very much. Have a good time. I hope to see you down there.
Yes,
We'll probably
we hope
come
to see
down
you as
and,
well. That would be great.
yeah, and we'll have some fun.
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
You all, thank you so much for doing this. just good luck with the event. And folks, again, I'm going to give that number out. We will be uploading this to our website as well, and we'll have a little news story about this that you can go back and watch this event and stay abreast of it, and we can keep you updated of what's going on and when the event comes, because it's Saturday the 28th. And again, 365-3467. Call Miss Gray and give her your ideas about some activities that can be done for this fun event. So thank you all very much. Y'all have a wonderful day, and appreciate you being here. Great job, everybody. Okay, that's going to wrap up this portion of Tiger Talk. Here in just a few minutes, we will have Elizabeth Shelton in the WPKY studio. She is the director of the Princeton-Caldwell County Chamber of Commerce. She will be in, and we will be talking about the Harvest Moon Sale that's coming up this Thursday in